Right, so 15th Polish Zedmech got big buffs. Lots and lots of buffs. Is it still crap? That's what we're here to find out. So you get cheap CVs. I've just been playing 4th Polish recently, so it's an interesting comparison because this div actually does have some advantages over that. Also has some disadvantages, unfortunately. But you get cheap CVs in the Inf tab, which you in the Logi tab, which you don't get in the other one. Your supply switches, like these boats, aren't that amazing, frankly, but it's okay. We'll check back in on that. You get the Conkers, which you don't get on 4th Polish. This unit is completely broken at the moment. All the SMG units are basically broken at the moment because the SMG's got a lot better. And they didn't, prices didn't go up, so it's actually very, very, very good at the moment. And you can bring the Wusu if you want. Honestly, I don't think you have to. We'll check in. Commandozi are pretty good. 4th gets those as well. I bring them in the SOCOs because on 4th I bring them in the SOCOs because on 4th you get a lot more rocket helos and stuff. That's a big disadvantage over 4th. You don't get the cracked AA helos for the opener. So you probably want to bring them in the rocket healer in this so that you've got 6 rocket healers. The Conkers is useful. The Res Sapers, you really need those. I bring them in the truck because you want all of them out basically, and you can sell the truck, so that's a big rebate. Probably do need the Papank guys. I like bringing them in the BWP1. The Scott 2AM though is what I bring the unspeakable ones in 4th, but I don't know if I really need those here. So we've got this, we got the Conkers thing. Only having one card of good tanks and not having the good healers is a big problem. Everything else is better, but those two things really let you down. Everything else is better though. So yeah, that is a problem. 4 dudes, 3 dudes, 8 dudes, but only 2 availability. I don't know about these Rezowici guys, like big mega squads. Sort of like, as I get better at the game, I feel like I need them less, because my micro's getting better. Like, if you go back a couple of years, the way I'd play, the way everybody plays, you just deploy these and just walk them forwards. The tanks would all be behind. Recon got better though, so you can actually bring normal recon. But the rest of us also got better. That is actually a cracked anti-infantry squad. It's just you have so much good anti-infantry here. Like, that is a crazy squad. Although it's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive. It's only got 1 MG as well. For 8 guys, why is it so expensive? Weird. Anyway, you do want these because of the Reese. Reese's Pieces. Probably bring it in the Scott too because they're important. You don't get that many, so. P Chota. Pi Chota Zedmech. Yeah, we want the BWP1 spam, although we only get 2 cards. Smad Matt. That probably is a cracked squad because of the SVDs and the PKMs. It's just there's so many other decent squads that it's like, what's the point? So that's 10 for 60, and that's 12 for 55, so probably makes sense to bring those. These guys, I honestly don't know, man, because like, it's 10 more points for 1 less MG, and you get Resolute, and you get a better RPG, but I don't think it's worth 10 points for that. So, Pychota SVD, I think, is probably, because you get, for 5 more points, you get an extra MG and 2 more guys. This RPG isn't as good as people think, this 20 pen one, because it's only got 500 meters range, so it just never shoots. So, get that. At this point, we've probably got too much infantry. SPG-9, sadly, is still kind of crap. Oh, I need the Papank guys. Get them the BWP1. Because, yeah, you don't get good... Oh, no, actually, I should probably get the Scott 2AM. Because I don't have the unspeakable one. So that's probably a little bit too much infantry. And this is the issue with divs like this in 1v1. The point is that you don't need massive over specialization, especially if you're going into ranked, because you don't know what you're going up against, right? You don't know what you're going up against. So, sort of a big problem if you have massive over specialization. Because if I get Taler, great. If I get Vertigo, I'm dead. So that's why the... so I'm pretty sure... Right, so this got buffed, right? And frankly, it's still kind of crap. So, not so sure about it, really. And then this only has 15 kilometers range. RM70s are better, basically. Which is what 4th Polish gets. The main draw on this division is these funny mortars are actually pretty crazy. But, like, how do you counter battery the enemy arty when you just don't have the range? Nothing has the range. Nothing has the range. Well, that's 25 kilometers with 3 availability. That's a longer barrel, okay. What? Oh, it's bigger caliber, right? Yes, like in 10v10 or something, this div makes a lot of sense, because you just load up that plate of infantry, and then just go fight in the town with all your coffin launchers, and your infantry, and your massed artillery. But in 1v1 it sucks unless you get the right map, the right matchup, and in ranked obviously you got no idea what you're going to get, and chances are you won't get the right map, the right matchup. And then in tournaments, it's like, well, why don't you pick it in tournaments? Well, in tournaments there's, you know, unless there's 60 bans, there's usually something better to pick than this team. So that's a must bring, and then I think it's just about the mortars, the funny mortars. Because I don't think these are that good. The thing is, this fires smoke. But the point of this div is the mortars, the funny mortars, so... As much as I want to bring this for the funny smoke. Doesn't make sense, really. But we do want that 3rd card of supply. We need more CVs. That's not the tab to be bringing them in. Probably get this just because it's... Because like 3... I appreciate it's got an AT and a smoke, so actually it's probably more useful having 4 guys and 3 guys. Both of them will die to the same hat. This is obviously way better. It's just it costs a lot of money. These lows, by the way, go at 100 kilometers an hour off the road. They're like on the road and 85 off the road. They're super, super, super fast. So, yeah. So this thing I'd get instead of an SPG-9. The idea is you put it like around a corner, and when they come to attack you, bam, hits the tank. So it's like a defensive unit. But you start vetting it a lot, you don't get a lot. So we need to bring this. We need this. It's like, should I bring it at no vet? Because you get so few of them. But then it just doesn't do anything. But I just want it for the ATGM. But like the fact that you don't get any better like the tanks are really bad. They really are. So we need that. We need that, and we need these, and then it's just a case of like, well, but everything's shit. Yeah. It's just the way it is, mate. But yeah, they basically made these tank slots a lot cheaper. That was one of the buffs. And they added another one. So you can bring this if you want. I might. But it's a 3-pointer. I'd rather have more IS spam. For Moser, airborne forward deployed, but sadly 90 kilometers an hour. So you bring the Rosp and the Honkers, and they will actually overtake them because the Honker goes at 120. Even though they start further behind. Got enough sappers. Huh, that's not a bad unit, actually. Just for, like, I have infinite recon possibilities. It's actually a pretty good unit. But I need this. And I want this one because of the exceptional optics. But you get two fewer, but the exceptional optics is useful. And then it's like, you know, I can... It's really not a bad unit. It's a shame that's not a KPVT, but yeah, I'm going to bring that. Just like 35 points for 2 recon is pretty crazy. And given that these are not high availability and are kind of expensive, you don't really want to be pushing with them. The alternative is this, because they got loads of HP. This only has 4. So, we only get 1 card of Osas, which is another big problem with this div. So you can't afford to vet them, unlike in 4th. You get better fighters than 4th, so... The Showcrit 1 vet. Sadly, we don't get the KG, which also has the other stuff on it. This, from what I remember, is a lot better than the Hibernetti. And it's cheaper for some reason. Yeah, it is better, because it's got more accuracy because of the vet. Although, well, now it would be the same, but it's cheaper and it's got Resolute, so you obviously want this. And then it's a case of, well, you can just bring this for funny business. The S60s can be okay. It depends what you're trying to... Have we got enough anti-helo? This is an anti-infantry device, so... You have to bring that. And then this is the beauty of the division, is the air spam. So this fighter is very, 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 very good. As is this one, but I think the deal is... Well, I could probably bring both of them. The Rocket 3, crazy good. Seed, definitely, if we're air spamming this much. Can bring at least 2 more planes. I got the Rocket 1. I need anti-tank, because I suffer against tanks, so I need both of these. Now I've got 1 AP spare, and that comes down to I could delete this, and then I've got 2. And that doesn't help me at all, isn't that lovely? So I guess we'll bring this. Honestly, I really like having the Strelas. I've got the Formosa, but you only get 3. And sometimes, if you're against like a cheeky Apache, you really do kind of want this. Whereas this is good if you're on factory or something, especially given that I don't have any, but like I've got plenty of infantry, and I have so many like Scots, and you know, I have lots of other ways of cheaply defending ground just with these transports, and with the abundance of infantry. But like, this is just going to miss. The 2 AP, by the way, is absolutely shockingly terrible. It is a straight downgrade over the 2A. I need to do a video on that. Well, I've got the energy. Come on, Greg, give me strength. This probably makes more sense. Alternatively, I'd get rid of this guy. Then I'd have 3 more AP, but this is... It gets to a point where you're like, oh, I bought another plane, and it just doesn't, you know... This is anti-healer, this is anti-healer, so I don't need that. And then... I will suffer against killing enemy AA positions. The other thing is I could get rid of this RT, but this is my counter battery. And it's not very good at it. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. 2, 4. Oh, have I got 4 CVs? Why is there no AA CV? Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these, I think. Like this one, probably, because I've got, like, that's my... This is, you know, dual purpose smoke and killing people. And this has a 60-second reload time, so... Just probably get rid of that. Now I've got 4 AP. So I can put this back in. And hey, we'll vet it, because I don't think we really need that many of those. And then I can bring the CV that I always wanted. So I can get 2, or I can get 3. Probably get the 2, but like, there's no. If there was an instructor tank, this div would be a lot better, frankly. Probably get the 2 because this doesn't have that. So I need that, but then this doesn't have smoke, and a TOE2 will one-shot it. But what choice do you have? Honestly, it's this div is still not very good. So yesterday, for me, it was 5 minutes ago. I had a game of 4th Polish against 15th Polish on Taler, and I was the 4th Polish player, and Yopamis was the 15th Polish player. I really recommend checking the first link in the description, which none of you read because you ask really dumb questions that are answered in the description. And watch that first, and then come back because I'm about to spoil it. Right, so I was on this side, and obviously I absolutely demolished him when it didn't feel like that at the time, but at the end I had like a 2-to-1 KD. Now, I was convinced that 15th Polish has something going for it. I do think the better div won. But now, basically, this is part of a tournament that Fatkid open brackets Warno dispatch, which is like he does this thing. It's really good if you can read. I'll link that as well if I remember. If you can read, it's really good. I know most of you can't, but if you can read, it is good. And is that a road? Huh. Wow, yeah. Although he's got the same unit. But he can't open helis against me because the Formosa should shred him. Anyway, in his tournament, you flip for heads or tails, right? And whoever pick, and then you get to pick host or guest. So a lot of the players they'll pick guest intentionally, even if they win the coin toss, because you get more points if you win as guest than as if you win as host. And the reason you get more points is because from what I remember, the Honker will actually overtake the Formosa. So it does have 80. I get to pick 2 matchups. So I suggested 15th Polish versus 4th Polish on Taler Duel, and the other one was Do Rhine versus 152 Easy on Surrounded. So it's a really interesting tournament in that regard. Obviously, the Mega Sweats, they just suggest a meta. Oh, I play 5th Panzer, therefore, you know. But yeah, some people pick guest and so on. And so I suggested this, and I was pretty confident he would pick 4th Polish because it is regarded generally, and probably is, the better division. So here we are. And I wanted to play... It's a shame I'm not on the other side, because then it would be exactly the same, right? And obviously the player is different, but the caliber's the same. I think Fatkid and Yopamis about as good as each other. I did not check Yopamis' rank at the end of the game. So, I just want to see if there is a way. And maybe there is, maybe there isn't, right? Maybe I'll lose. But I think that basically my opponent did some things wrong. And I do recommend watching that game. He did not bring this unit, which is completely busted. 30 points for 8 guys, and the reason it is so cheap, and it's 100 km/h transport, by the way, with 85 kilometers an hour off-road speed for a flipping Soviet car, but whatever, is because he, basically they used to be crap, because SMGs used to be crap, so they made them cheap. It's like 30 points for 8, but now SMGs are really good. So... So actually, it's a really good squad now. But yeah, basically, the advantages he has are better tanks, better arty, better helicopters. the advantage is I have slightly better recon because of the Formos, but I only get 3. Better infantry because of this, right? Because of this. And I get the Conquers, which he doesn't get. And better planes, which does matter as the game goes on, because neither of us have particularly good AA. We're rocking Osas, there's no Cubs. But him having 2 cards of Meridas is a pretty big deal, actually. And so we might just lose off the basis of that. So I get 1 tank, that's decent, and it's hard, you know, it's hard knock life, as they say. You'll have noticed that I don't bring the, can't afford anything else. Where are you going? You're going here, you don't have a choice. Because I need the AT. What's my Shorad situation like on this side? Insufficient. So I get rid of a Saperzi. Sorry I'm talking really slow. I don't play the Div a lot, and I'm like severely sleep deprived. I've been having some serious problems sleeping. The weight of my sins weighs me down. No, it's a variety of things, some of which is my fault, and some of which is somewhat out of my control, but some of it is my fault. So I'm working the problem, don't worry. But it does mean that I'm kind of stupid. Like I'm just so much dumber than I used to be. It really is something, man. Let me tell you I've got a PhD. I don't cut it. Oh, that was a PhD level cut. So, yeah. It's time for me to thank the generous channel joiners, generously joining the channel. Fatkid is one of them, actually. I'm very, very fortunate to have the generous channel joiners. I don't just say that. Basically, ad revenue on YouTube is terrible. Because they don't disclose the split. Because why would they? They want your money. So they, it's just way, yeah. It's pretty bad. So over 75% of revenue comes from just the general channel joinerships. That's why I plug it so much, because that's literally why the channel exists. So I guess that's sacrificial, or he doesn't know about the Formosa, but I mean, he has a brain, so he does know about the Formosa, and that's sacrificial. Oh, hello. You see that? That was really, really, really stupid of me. That was so dumb of me. That's such an expensive unit, man. Anyway. We got the mortar right. What's going on? Where's his guys? So he gets the same units as me, the rods, whatever. So he's put it in there somewhere, so we need to go find it. Did I bring this? Oh yeah. Where's all his guys? This is worrying me. Maybe he doesn't play the div that much? Usually he's in here by now, so the fact that nobody's here... Because like my tank's already here, so his tank should be here as well. I've got too many guys over here, I suppose. Here, there, everywhere. Yeah, sorry. There he is. It's just a honker, but... I'm just hosing. Yeah, maybe there's something like really wild about... Oh, that's, I'm beginning to see now. Okay. So he's just attacking over here. Just the wrong place to attack. Oh! Well, there must have been something a bit heavier over there. All the honkers just chewed him up. Yeah, no, there is something a bit heavier there. It's like a tank or something, but... Oh, that's had it. That's dying to something it can't see. That's annoying. That's also very annoying.
Czekamy na wytyczne. Naprzód! Jeden za drugim.
The point is that there's two of me and
Jednego mniej!
just...
Pojazd przygotowany do...
Oh, there's two of him! I wasn't aware.
Jednego kapitalistę mniej.
Just see, I get one card of decent tanks, he gets at least two. I can't remember if he can actually bring a third.
Naprzód! Jeden za drugim.
And so that is a big issue. But we've taken the zone. I get the impression he doesn't... Perhaps he doesn't play these divs very much. But yeah, look, I mean, this is 30 points. Obviously, he was already pre-wounded and so on, so it's not too fair a comparison, really, but... Yeah, I mean, I do have the advantage that I've literally just played this matchup. That's 10 out. No, it seems like this is the plan for him to... He's spread out too much, basically, so his pushing power is fairly diminished, in my humble opinion. But he is clearly going for this, and he might get it, frankly, because my reinforcements are yet to arrive. So, how's it going? Some supply. Oh, that's the issue. I wanted to bring these over, but there's something in there that I can't see and it's killing me, so it's a problem. Is that not the... It is. Oh, he's going to be dead before it even fires. I'm so much better at this game than I used to be, it's unreal. I guess that's what happens when you play the game. It's nice to see, though. So, get one of these for the inevitable. And this is here because I'm expecting there to be some, like, commandosi somewhere. I need recon over here. I need supply. Don't give fuel. This is my best tank. So I brought it a no vet so I could get more. That obviously brings its own disadvantages. But yeah, this unit is... Oh, he's got the Reese. It's got flamethrower on it, so it's a bit better. Man, that's really winding me up. Although I suppose this is too... Oh, boy. 3 hits in a row would be rubbish, though. There we go. But at least the laws of the... I don't understand this at all. They're both 2-vet. Why am I not hitting it?
Tak, kapitanie? Celowniczy cel na 12. Tak jest, obywatelu kapitanie.
Why buy the seed first? Unless you really like being dead, which is obviously your business.
Wróg przed nami. Warten auf Luft- und Bodenziele.
Engine destroyed.
Czekamy na rozkaz.
Wow. My push here and my defense here has cost me dearly in mids. He's got somebody around there.
Mamy straty, potrzebujemy wsparcia. Tak, naprzód, kierowco.
Oh wow, well there you go, I got some luck there. Oh, he's dead as well. No, I'm getting... So he was a bit slow off the bat, but he's sort of, you know, he's fixed that, hasn't he? So what is that?
Gotowi na śmierć i chwałę. Mamy straty, potrzebujemy wsparcia. Pójdziemy gdziekolwiek. Ważne, że na zachód.
Osa.
Powiedzcie żonie, że ją kocham! Kolega już nie wróci do domu! Naprzód! Na co się patrzysz?
Struggling a bit here.
Tak, obywatelu
At
kapitanie.
least he survived.
Dobra robota, panowie!
Wycofaj nas.
Can't see anybody.
Będziecie mieli wnukom co opowiadać.
Just a bit worried about this guy dying. Well, hey, we killed 2 Osas. Good news.
Morfiny! Dajcie
Uwaga na wrogich zwiadowców.
That's why I bought the power battery in preparation for...
Wycofać się.
Oh dear, I'm dead. That's a conkers, I don't smoke. Oh, he lost vision.
Gotowi wyruszyć w każdym...
Oddajemy
That was
pozycję,
fortunate.
wycofać się.
So the RNG generally, it will, if the game goes on long enough, it'll clear itself up. The issue, of course, is that if you know, if the game doesn't go on long enough, then it does not. You do some dying. So
Skończyły nam się pociski.
oh, that's a shame. He's probably dead. Like I said, it all evens.
Feind gesichtet.
Morfiny! Dajcie morfiny!
Probably shouldn't buy so many tanks. So much
Przyjąłem.
not tanks. So many not tanks.
Wszystko.
Przesyłka trafiła do...
Right, we got that, but I accidentally sold the transfer because I'm an idiot. So
Powiedzcie żonie, że ją kocham! Robią tu z nas, wołajcie sanitariusza, on się wykrwawia! Tak jest, kontrola!
I don't think he's vetting those. I was too shit with my seed micro. Wait, yeah, he's not vetted him. I was going to say that's why they didn't hit me.
Drugi pluton, mamy zadanie do wykonania.
Way too shit with my seed. I could have killed him if I'd just been a little bit more clued in there. Oh, man, oops. We should have seen that coming as well.
Czołgiem zwalczaj! Ludzi czołgiem
So,
zwalczaj!
we're getting pushed out of the mid. So, it looks like we got a proper game on our hands here. Whoa. Okay. Oh, but I lost the T-55 thing.
Tak jest, obywatel.
O Boże, dostałem! Jak krwawie! Za naród zrobię wszystko, ale głównie
It's just,
zabijam.
this is not surprising because he gets the better tanks. So this is sort of what happened last time, where I was winning at the start, and then suddenly I wasn't. But honestly, if you buy a bunch of planes at once, it doesn't help you very much, you know?
Tak jest, kontrola!
That's my watch telling me to wake up. So I get up early, involuntarily.
Ja luk! Funke łapuj! Komend! Jazda! Samolot szturmowy! Odchodzę do ataku! Kolega już nie wróci!
I evac too late. These two here are gonna shoot me now. Alright.
Wycofuję się!
Well, whatever.
Tak jest, obywatelu kapitanie.
Yeah, we've been pushed out of mid. Bad news all around. It's just that I don't get the good tanks. It's a really big issue.
Feind! Sierżant oberwał! Odciągnijcie go stąd!
Those Osas he's moving them. I've got too much here that I can't really. I don't need any more. Like the battle line has moved, and I can't
zwalczaj! Ludzi
can't do anything. See him though. So minimum rank. Okay.
Do wszystkich jednostek. Ja się na to nie pisałem. Cokolwiek pan rozkaże. Zawsze chciałem pojechać na zachód.
Wycofaj nas.
Kto to jest przełożony? Cokolwiek pan rozkaże.
Yeah.
Drugi pluton melduje się.
I need to stop buying those.
Piechota do
This
pańskiej
is
dyspozycji.
why I came in with 2 at once, so that we could hit them both at once, and then we get side shot and all this.
Dobra robota, panowie.
I'm not an idiot, you know. I do play this game quite a bit. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it.
Mamy ich! Zamknął sierżant oberwał! Odciągnijcie go stąd! Kontakt z wrogiem! Bronić działo! Artyleria do pańskiej dyspozycji.
So what the hell was that? It was the sound of his arty coming in and my coffin launcher launching in the same second. So.
Jak krwawie! Dużo dłużej nie wytrzymamy!
Gotowi do akcji. Mamy go.
The dead guy killed me. Does happen. Quite common actually.
Cokolwiek pan rozkaże.
So yeah, I can't kill that Merida. That's the issue. That is the... Oh, and it can obviously kill my TAEU whatever because they're shit, so...
Wycofaj nas.
Yeah, it's a very tough matchup. Very hard for me to accomplish much.
Samolot szturmowy w gotowości. Tak jest.
Zostaliśmy zauważeni.
Słyszę was głośno i wyraźnie.
I didn't drop.
Cel znów.
And then I missed.
Tak jest, kontrola.
Feind gesichtet.
Well, that sucks. I had it queued up and it just didn't want to do it. Well, it is what it is.
Dajcie medyka.
At least I'll get out.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Feind.
Drugi pluton. Mamy zadanie do wykonania.
Повторите, база.
Die.
База, боекомплект пуст. Еще один готов.
Zajmiemy się tym, towarzyszu.
Thought I'd lost it then. I was like, what? I was about to lose my shit.
Sprzęt i jego załoga gotowa, panie kapitanie. Przyjąłem. Otwieramy ogień. Tak jest, kontrola.
Need that CV, he's catching up.
Zwiadowcy w gotowości. Celowniczy nieśli wróg na 11.
Zatrzymamy się tu.
He's standing up.
Gotowy do ataku. Potwierdzam.
Oh, that's a shame.
Macie dla mnie jakiś cel?
It's got those switched on. I'm gonna have to buy another cluster plane.
Celowniczy nieśli wróg na 11.
I don't want to, but I don't think I have a choice.
Podajcie cel. Tak jest. Jestem w drodze. Samolot szturmowy w gotowości. Zadanie wykonane. Wracam do bazy. Podajcie cel. Wycofuję się. Kolega już
I got it. Fuck. Just my tanks, man, they're just not good.
Cokolwiek pan rozkaże.
Very hard. They're just not good, as you can see. They are bad. Which is just what not good means. I don't know. They teach that in schools anymore.
Sierżant oberwał.
So I have to use the planes.
Dobra robota, panowie.
Now we're in a good situation in that his
Nie odmówię.
AA is only OSAs, but so is mine. But you know, obviously I benefit disproportionately from this because my you know,
Potwierdzam. Bez odbioru.
my strikecraft are better. So obviously if my
W pobliżu.
fuck.
Lecę tam.
Wow. Wow! That's got 40% ECM, but there it is.
Tak jest, kontrola.
There it is. That's why I was waiting. I wanted to get that, because I saw it briefly around there. So. Oh, he's, where'd it go? I think it's in there. Hopefully he still drops.
Zadanie wykonane. Wracam do bazy.
I hit some of it,
Feind gesichtet.
I think.
Przyjąłem. Otwieramy ogień.
Dla ojczyzny wszystko.
Lecę tam.
Czekamy na wytyczne.
Fajnie. Dobra robota, panowie. Podchodzę do ataku. Potwierdzam. Bez odbioru.
Right.
Wróg rozniesiony na
I think he's run out of OSAs. Shit. Okay.
Załażcie ładunek. Jedziemy na front.
Słucham.
He's got 40% EC. I know I keep saying that.
Kto chce się przelecieć?
I know it doesn't make a difference if you say it loads, like if it makes it shoot better, but it makes me feel better.
Nie zostanie Zostanie tam kamień na kamieniu.
Yeah, I'm just really struggling to kill his ground forces. I mean, this was the predictable outcome, right? But
Jednego mniej!
Podajcie cel.
Skończyły nam się pociski.
Lecę tam.
Cokolwiek pan sobie zażyczy.
Kolega już nie wróci do domu.
Melduję kontakt z wrogiem. Cokolwiek pan sobie zażyczy. W drodze do celu.
Podajcie nam koordynaty i po problemie. Baczność, przyszłe rozkazy. Jałość, dyscyplin.
Ten sprzęt to mógł przejść renowację.
this is the only thing I can do, basically. The 2 APs are terrible. I don't know if I told you that. I think I mentioned it in the deck review.
Tak jest, kontrola.
This is out of everything important, so...
Cel zneutralizowany.
I need a...
Zamelduj dowództwo. Mamy kontakt z wrogiem. Słucham? W drodze do celu.
Gotowy do... Tak jest.
Zostaliśmy zauważeni!
Well, it was the opposite matchup for me before, so I guess it's sensible that now I suffer the consequences.
Macie dla mnie jakiś cel?
This guy does have AA, he's just out of rounds, right? Oh, wait, all this time he's just... Oh, whatever.
Drób siadać, nie gadać. Broń odbezpieczona. Broń załadowana i odbezpieczona.
Zwiadowcy w gotowości.
Zadanie wykonane. Brat kolega już nie wróci do domu. Fight gesichtet.
Right.
A mogłem pójść do logistyki.
Need those reservist sappers.
Słychać was głośno i wyraźnie. Melduję kontakt z wrogiem. Prosto na zachód.
Sierżant oberwał. Cokolwiek pan rozkaże.
Strozala thing, you need to shoot that. Doesn't matter if I'm shit.
Mamy cel. Zmiażdżyć ich.
Still have the range. I'm minimum range. I've got the wrong range
Ja
problem.
się na to nie pisałem.
Zamelduj dowództwo. Tam się rozstawiamy.
Śmierć przestworzy! Kierowca, wycofaj nas!
Like, that is really annoying.
Tak jest. Skończyła nam się amunicja, obywatelu kapitanie.
Please drop.
Melduję kontakt z wrogiem.
Kolega już... Sierżant oberwał. Odbiór.
Just don't have smoke, so I can't really deal with these
Czy mogę pomóc,
problems.
obywatelu kapitanie?
Hello? Side shot him. Almost. Whatever you want.
Ruch zniszczony. Tak jest.
We're hitting him in the side with many, many things, so you would assume eventually he will die. Although this has run out of ammo, as does this. We got him.
Potwierdzam.
He should have brought more than one card of Osus. Oh wow! Okay, maybe he has. Maybe he has.
Artyleria do pańskiej.
You're still minimum range? Because you are a piece of shit.
Sierżant oberwał. Odciągnijcie go stąd.
Well, you can't send that over there, can you? No, it's just the Hybernetes I think he got me with, basically.
Czekamy na rozkazy. Cofaj nas.
Suffering on the recon front.
Kierowca, start.
Wow.
Za naród zrobię wszystko, ale głównie zabijam. Sierżant naprzód.
We know he's in there, so... It's hard because he's bought the AT now. So.
Pomóc w czymś?
I need the cluster ones, but they're both repairing. Right, these.
Desant, jesteśmy u celu.
Just do a volley there, and then you can,
Przyjąłem. Otwieramy ogień.
you know, load up and
Pańskiej dyspozycji.
whatever.
Tak jest, już nas tu nie ma.
Yeah, that's not being able to shoot.
Ma pan coś dla nas?
Big issue, man. Big issue.
Trzymać głowy nisko. Mamy straty, potrzebujemy wsparcia.
It's actually going for...
Czołgiem zwalczaj. Ludzi
Ooh.
czołgiem zwalczaj.
I need that cluster bomber so I can just go kill him.
Weszło jak w masło. Przeciwnik oberwał.
I don't have it, so I can't.
Oddział. Zbiórka. O Boże, dostałem. Jak krwawie.
He was moving. How the fuck did? Well, whatever. Oh, okay. It's just the way it's gonna be.
Baczność. Dobra robota, panowie.
Man is survivable.
Potwierdzam, bez odbioru. Macie dla mnie jakiś cel?
Sierżant oberwał. Odciągnijcie go stąd.
So where did it come from? Okay, I must have just got really unlucky last time. Do you know what I mean? Like when I died, must have just been all the Hybernetes was to hit me basically.
Mamy cel, zmiażdżyć ich.
Dobra robota.
Na wasz rozkaz. Tak jest.
Sierżant oberwał. Odciągnijcie go stąd. Dużo o panu słyszeliśmy. Ruszać się,
He's
panienki.
dead.
Mamy robotę do odwalenia.
Grom killed him. No, my stupidity is what killed him. Can't blame the Grom for that.
Podajcie nam koordynaty i po problemie.
Zajmiemy się tym, towarzyszu.
Some recon there.
Zamelduj dowództwo. Mamy kontakt z wrogiem.
Tak jest, kontrola.
Alright.
Tak jest, dowódco. Ognia! Zniszczyć cel!
Dobra robota, panowie.
Biggest brain over here. Not shooting the damage tank.
O Boże, dostałem! Jak krwawie!
Not shooting the damage tank again, despite being given a direct order to shoot the damage tank. That was a bit strange. A bit surprised by that.
Odbiór! Zostanie po nich dymiąca dziura. Kolega już nie wróci do domu.
We know there's like a one in there, right? There it is. I'm trying to find that bloody thing. The rocket RT.
Słyszę was głośno i wyraźnie.
Situations are also different, right?
What
Where you
the
can
heck?
use the spells.
Oh,
It's like a very
that's the flipping Dota 2 stream.
Gotowy do ataku.
Co do cholery?
There it all is.
Ten sprzęt to mógł przejść renowację. Co? Punkt na 11.
Tak jest.
Tylko tak jest. Już nas tu nie ma.
Wróg rozniesiony na
Basically, he runs this thing called Warno Dispatch, which is Warno for people who can read. It sort of like talks about all the tournaments and stuff. Honestly, it's a really good resource. You should check it out.
Jest, tak jest. Już nas tu nie ma.
It's worth looking at. You learn a lot. Anyway, he always says, everybody who plays against Hippie never expects the flank, and it's really dumb because he always does it. So why don't they expect it? Why don't they expect it? He always does it. Why don't they expect it?
Lasę, zjedz coś, tak.
He said that a lot.
Do nas rozkazy?
And what do you know? So, another victim of the flank. This is why I don't bring them vetted, so because I need hull 6.
Porucznik to jednak fachowiec.
Przyjąłem. Otwieramy ogień. Zaczekamy tutaj.
Baczność!
It's like so many BWP ones everywhere, and I brought this cheap recon, and yet I am reconless. So, you know, who can you blame except yourself in these situations? Do I have smoke? Too?
O Boże! Dostałem! Jak krwawie!
Where did that die? Is there...
Jestem. Wróg w pobliżu!
Cel zneutralizowany.
Bollocks! Hopefully I don't lose both of them.
Tak jest.
It's because my fighter was down, right?
Sierżant oberwał!
The
Odciągnijcie
strikecraft
go stąd!
isn't bad.
Potrzebujemy wsparcia! Już!
Aren't bad.
Naprzód, kierowco.
There are multiple.
Dużo o panu słyszeliśmy. Zaraz tam będziemy.
So I just should have had the fighter up.
Macie dla mnie jakiś cel?
Oh my days, it been.
Zawieźć komuś amunicję.
Well, it's not what you like to see.
Jednego
Just close your eyes.
Baczność! Zadanie wykonane. Wracam do bazy. Gotowy do ataku.
Yeah, air spam's more of a late game thing. Did you notice when I started buying it, I lost all that crap?
Dostałem!
More of a late game thing, because you got to dismantle all the AA. So there you go. There is something you can do with 15 PL, but against Yoppamese, first of all, he didn't abuse the OP reservist sapeurs guys, which I could have abused more myself. But also, he never did the air spam. It's funny how this one has an outline and this one doesn't. They just sort of forgot. So I'm ranked 12. Fatkid's ranked 171. He does play a lot of ranked recently. I think he just plays a lot of different divs, you know. His fingers are too fat, hee hee ho ho ha ha. So the counter battery did actually work. I got the 152s. His seed micro was pretty bad. And although he did actually kill Bioses as well. Where's that? Because didn't I get some rocket arty? What was that stuff at the back? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got the RM70 with the MIA. And then the cluster plane, I think, probably just killed, like, the supply vehicle or something. But yes, I was trying to get that. He almost got mine, right? No, that was a previous game. He didn't really try to get around the sides and get my arty. So 15th Polish can work. But generally, I think it's worse. But it has its advantages. Anyway, do check out Warno Dispatch if you can read. I know that's a tall odd. I'll see you around, GG.